Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Heroes of the Storm. Today I'm going to show you a build for the one and only Jaina. Jaina recently got a couple of massive buffs, basically increasing her damage even more. But that doesn't mean that she's any more survivability or that she does have any more survivability. She still goes down very quickly. But today I'm going to be showing you a build for her that's going to be great for like all-round play, and you can actually use on the ladder and in Hero League and all these kind of awesome things. The very first time that we're going to be going for right here is going to be Deep Chill, which will increase Frostbite. So in this video I'm going to go over the abilities that I got. I'm going to show you some gameplay, obviously. I'm going to be talking about the talents and about different strategies you might want to employ. So it looks like our team consists of a pretty reasonable group right here. We don't have a healer and we got pretty much only tanks. So I'm gonna be like the main damage dealer in this fight, or in this game at the very least, like in the team fights later on. But that's okay. We can deal with that. So the very first thing to note about Jaina is that she's super flimsy, okay? Like you definitely don't want to have her just like running around. I did take a pot shot right there, didn't get anything. But you definitely don't want to be caught off guard. Now their team, as you can see, does have a Zeratul in it. And Zeratul is very terrifying, so I need to be watching out for that. He knows that I am very flimsy as well. At the very least, I'm going to assume that he is aware of that. So you need to be very, very careful, especially in these kind of situations. Now I can see him right there. There we go, did get a hit off. Alright, so what is this hero all about? Basically what we have is this trait called Frostbite. It's right here. And what it does is that consecutive abilities that I throw on an enemy actually allow me to deal extra damage, and that's massive. Like that means that if I spend my abilities more often, there will be actually more damage that I can dish out. So that's the very first thing to note. And on top of that, it also slows enemies down. So right there, for example, Zeratul would have maybe been able to cap or get Mr. Tyrael, but because I managed to slow him down and land my Q ability on him, all of a sudden that wasn't actually an option anymore. So this is actually an overextension, but he's gonna be able to blink out of there. Alright. I don't want to be too far forward here though, because I'm very flimsy, like I mentioned. With that, you can notice already, I don't have any abilities that will really allow me to escape, except for like slowing an enemy, I suppose, and then hoping I actually hit my ability. And I think after... Well, if someone could come over here, that'd be great. Alright, I did manage to get him. Whew, close enough. Alright. So, very quickly about my abilities. This is so risky, by the way, by me, but I need to get some of these seeds, I suppose. But real quick about my abilities, I got Q, which is Frostbolt. Basically, what happens is I can throw it down, and it's basically like this skill shot in a line forward. You can increase the range right here with Winter's Reach, which is a reasonable choice early on as well. But we actually ended up going with Deep Chill just because it's a little bit nicer, in my opinion. Then we got a W ability, which is called Blizzard. Next time, by the way, is going to be Envenom. But it's called Blizzard, and basically what it does right there, I can throw it down, and, well, you can see these, like, 2 waves that drop down. It's like my highest... Oh god, this is scary. Oh no, oh no, oh no, this is exactly what I was talking about. Get him! Oh, Lowko, run! Oh, get out of there! We did get out of there, totally planned that. I knew exactly what was happening. So what was I saying? I completely blanked out there. Alright, yeah, so we got Blizzard. It's like 2 waves that drop down. It's my highest damage dealing ability. But on top of that, obviously, no one is actually gonna stand still in like a little circle that's obviously on the ground. But it's great for like zoning people out and whatnot. Then we got my E ability, which is Cone of Cold. What this one does is basically a cone forward that is like easiest to hit if someone is on top of you, like Zeratul was in that previous engagement. And it also actually allows you to slow enemies, and once again it deals damage as well, so there you can see what happens with that. Pretty powerful as well. Now so far we are slightly behind a level. For some reason they're actually gonna be, or like this heavy team fights happening already. I definitely do prefer getting to level 10 at the very least before attempting that. I think if someone would have been in the top lane, that would have been very, very useful. Take lanes, please. We are losing XP. Okay, let's hope someone actually captures that. Because their Zeratul is gathering XP right now in the top lane, and we're not getting any of that. Alright, anyways. So, yeah, what this hero is all about is like slowing enemies down, dealing damage with your skill shots, and actually trying to be dishing out enormous amounts of damage. So that is definitely the strength. Since we don't have escape mechanisms, and since we have a relatively low health pool, you gotta be very flimsy. But if you are dealing the damage, obviously, you know, they're gonna need to target fire you down. Now, this is going to be a quick match, so I'm not too worried about that. But, yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. Like, if you get caught off guard or you, like, move too far forward, like, for example, if Zeratul would pop up right now, I'm trying to constantly have a look at him on the minimap. You are gonna be in a lot of trouble. Right there, even, you know, I got caught for 1 second and I'm already pretty much dead. So, the talent we went for right there is gonna be Envenom. Envenom is gonna be the best choice in most situations on most heroes. Just because it's, like, a great all-round, you know, thing to deal damage with. Especially versus, like, laning, or, like, in the laning phase as well, because you can throw it on your enemies a couple times. Next talent we're going to be going for very shortly, but will allow us to actually get some more damage done with the Frostbite as well, which we already had in the past, but... Oh, are you going to come in? No? Yeah, it's a little bit late. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually... Oh, I need to watch out here. Oh, God. Do I go down here? Okay, no. Once again, we're good. So yeah, the next talent we're going to go for right here is going to be Frostbitten. It increases the damage bonus, so... right now, instead of like dealing 50% extra damage to these targets that already used an ability on, it now does actually 65% damage. Now, we're still doing massive amounts of team fights here. I'm not sure if this is the smartest way to do it. I really do want my ult out before we really start fighting, I suppose. But, I mean, we ended up winning that. So I guess it's all good. Alright, in that case, I will just go to the middle lane. Start dealing some damage there. I really haven't been participating in those. Didn't think like there would be this heavy of a commit into it. Generally speaking, you really don't see this until like level 10 or so, but this is actually not looking too bad. This is definitely not looking too bad right now. So at level 10, the heroic ability we're gonna get is going to be a water elemental. There's two different ones. The Ring of Frost is great if you are confident in your ability of landing it every single time. I'm personally not too confident in that ability, because it's pretty hard. Like, Ring of Frost is exactly what it sounds like. It's a ring. And with that obviously comes the fact that if enemies just simply maneuver around properly, it's not actually going to do any damage to them. So I'm just going to activate my abilities here on him. I really don't want him to start taking down our towers. Alright. Oh wow, that minion actually does kill the tower. That's unfortunate. Should be hitting level 10 before them though. The water elemental, on the other hand, is a lot easier to hit. And it does actually allow you to deal very high amounts of damage. And, you know, since I'm playing solo queue right here, it is going to be a little bit more useful as well in like these duel situations, I guess you could say. Now, I did overextend a little bit right there. Definitely don't want to be... Yeah, I see a Zeratul shimmering right there. Okay. So we are about to hit level 10. I'm actually going to go to the middle lane because of this. I see you, Zeratul. Not interested in your shit. Alright, here we go. So, Summon Weather Elemental is going to be the ability that I go for right now. And we can actually start taking a pretty reasonable team fight here. Okay, here we go. So what it does, it summons a Water Elemental. That's going to be very useful at dealing damage. Oh, completely misclicked my Blizzard right there, but shouldn't end up mattering that much. Gonna activate my ability here. Cool. Very good. And we managed to actually win a complete team fight right there. And all of a sudden, we're a full level up on them. Great. Now, once again, even though I've really not been in the center of the fight at all here, like I really wasn't in like the middle of the fight and I wasn't being targeted, I'm still pretty much half dead in damage. And that's just something to note about this hero. You're just super flimsy and you just need to keep that in mind. If you are taking the damage, you're gonna go down very quickly. So in the team games or in like I guess the Hero League and like the pro games or whatnot, you will see Jaina getting target fired down like very, very hard. Yeah, in this mode, not so much, I suppose. Which is fine by me. I mean, if they allow me to dish out more damage, I'm okay with that. Now, once again, I'm not actually in a team fight right now in the middle lane. I am taking an eye out on that, or I'm keeping an eye out on that. It's because I want to push a little bit more here. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to have to defend here instead. Oh, don't go down, Tyrael, please! Oof, that's too bad. I'm too scared of their Tyrael with this initiation. Okay, so they managed to get a camp hit trade of 2 towers. Don't think that was too much worth it, but turns out okay. Oh god, we have more battles going on here. I kind of want to get him. Oh no! If I would have gone for Frostbite, I would have had him right there. Okay, I'm just going to activate my water element. So cooldown on this is quite low. Okay, there we go. Slow activated. There we go. Nice. Oh, wow. You're gonna go for as well? That's fine. Ah. So my one elemental is still fighting right there, but sadly it didn't deal the critical amounts of damage. So the explosion right there with Tyrael and all of the abilities combined from Mr. Zeratul did push me to death right there, which is unfortunate. So far you can actually notice that I'm not actually topping the hero DP or the damage or the hero damage meters. Simply for the fact that I haven't been into the battles all that much. I do plan on actually joining in more after like hitting level 13. At level 13 I'm gonna go with Sprint, which will actually allow me to get out of trouble a lot easier. Whereas up to this point I've really been super flimsy. Okay, I'm gonna go to the middle lane right now. Make sure we deal with their Garden Terror. And like I said, I'm gonna go with Sprint right here. Now, as always, if you want to give this talent build a try, check the description of the video. It will be right in there. Okay, Zeratul is gonna obviously activate his ability. Well, yeah, there we go. Don't kill it! Don't kill our fort! Thanks. Alright. Well, he should be able to get that tower no matter what, whether or not I go over there or not. Do you think he's gonna keep pushing forward? I guess if we get a Garden Terror in exchange, that's fine. Alright. Bit of a preemptive one right there by me, but... Where's my water elemental at? There we go. You can, by the way, attack with the water elemental. You just need to, like, activate the ability right there once more. And killing a fort right here is good. Nazebo didn't end up getting our fort at the bottom. Okay. So the cooldown on water elemental is actually not that long. Like, it's 80 seconds, but for whatever reason, it always feels like I have it up already. And you can keep using it more often than you would actually imagine 80 seconds is like. Not completely sure why that is, but I seem to be having it up very, very often. As you can see, like, well, for the next team fight, we should be good as well. Okay. Did get an ability off right there on him, which means that he's not going to be able to cloak, which is nice. Alright, here we go. Killing more and more guys. Zeratul, or Zagara, actually very, very aggressive right here. Should be able to win a team fight, I suppose, against Nazebo. Get him! Nice. Oh, well. Okay, that's too aggressive by their hero. Next one we're gonna go for is going to be Northern Exposure. It increases the damage taken. When I oh, hold on. Gotta be careful here. Very low health. A little bit worried about that, but yeah, Northern Exposure is gonna allow me to deal even more damage than I'm already doing. It's a much better option than the other ones that we have at this level. Okay. I hope we will go back after killing this tower. Okay. Just go back, guys. I don't enjoy fighting this closely. No, please go back. Please go back. Oh my god. Guys. Don't do this to me. Alright. Well, Zagara, I couldn't have saved you either way. I'm coming in right now. Burn Metal really needs to be watching... Or, Burn Metal? Yeah, something like that. Really needs to be careful here. Okay. Good. Very good. Well, he should be down no matter what. I'm gonna zone him out over here. She really wanted to die too, apparently. Which is fine by me. Ah! Someone needs to get one ability down on her. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that works. Alright. Let's get this one going, guys. Good. So far, we're doing actually quite nicely. Everything considered, I ended up going down one time, which is definitely fine for a flimsy hero like this one. Gotta be going back right now, making sure I'm at the maximum amount of health and mana that I can get. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Please don't 1v1 so much, guys. There we go. I mean, technically speaking, it's fine with a hero like Tyrael. It's just so scary because it can definitely go the complete wrong way. So as long as we stay together, we should be in a much better position. But all right, here we go. We can easily win 5v5. That should give plenty of reason to stay together, right? We have a very, very strong composition for, oh god. I'm not a big fan of this. Like, this is so risky by him. Okay, he didn't activate his ult. Good. Alright. Did activate my ult right there without really having a great plan in mind. Good. Bit of a misuse right there by me. I'm trying to stay in the back line. I'm scared of Zeratul. Zeratul is alive. He's somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, he's actually at the top line right now. Wow. Don't know what he's doing over there. Okay. Well, let's just sprint out of there. If no one else is taking it, I will take it. I mean, I'm gonna be back anyway. Looks like Zeratul or Zagara is actually thinking about taking it, which is fine. While they're fighting for it, whoever can click the fastest. Great strategy. Who won? Oh, Zagara clicked faster. Okay. Okay, I hope we stay as 5 though. I mean, we're winning all the fights, but it's really it's really kind of a scary situation half of the time. Alright, gonna go with Bolt of the Storm at the final talent. Obviously, you could be going for Winter Mute as well, which is very popular, but I like this one better. There you can see the power of a 1-on-1 with with Jaina. Okay, here we go. We're fighting together. Kerrigan is moving in right now as well, which would be very useful for us. And we're actually all alive right now. Not sure if we can finish it off right here. I am pretty low health, and once again, I don't have much escape. Are we going straight core, guys? I guess so. Not a big fan of that. Even though we're all alive, this is super risky. Super, super risky. Well, I mean, we're doing a lot of damage right now. Just hit the core then, yeah. Great. Alright. So it turns out, because they were all like chilling around instead of like actually defending, we're good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button below. In the description, you will find the talent build that I used for this one. And other than that, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!